Imagine waking up in a world with no answers, no science, no books, no explanations. The sky roars with thunder. The earth shakes without warning. The sun disappears into darkness, and you have no idea why. Now imagine something even more unsettling. You are aware of your own death, not someday, not abstractly, but as an unavoidable certainty. Fear enters the human story, but so does something else, meaning. Because long before temples, long before gods, long before sacred texts, there was a question that changed everything. Why? And tonight, we unwrap the greatest story humanity ever told, how religion began. Stay until the end. This is how it began. Long before cities, humans were fragile creatures navigating a dangerous planet. They faced predators, starvation, disease, and forces of nature they could neither predict nor control. Lightning was not electricity. It was terror. Illness was not biology. It was mystery. But humans possess something extraordinary, a brain wired for patterns. Our ancestors did not see random events. They saw intention. A rustle in the grass was not just movement. It was something acting. A storm was not weather. It was something deciding. This was not stupidity. It was survival, assuming agency, believing something caused events, kept early humans alive. Better to assume danger than ignore it. And slowly, something remarkable happened. Humans began to project minds onto the world. The wind became a presence. The river became a force. The sky became a watcher. Before religion became organized belief, it began as something simpler, a mind trying to understand chaos, animism. The belief that everything possesses spirit may have been humanity's first spiritual framework. Not gods yet, but a living universe. There is one experience that may have shaped religion more than any other. Death. Archaeological discoveries reveal something astonishing. Even tens of thousands of years ago, humans buried their dead. Not discarded. Buried, often with tools, ornaments, and offerings. This suggests a revolutionary idea. Early humans may have believed death was not the end. Think about the cognitive leap required to imagine an invisible continuation of existence, to believe consciousness could survive the body. Religion may not have started with gods. It may have started with grief. Because when someone you love dies, the mind resists finality. The voice is gone, but memory keeps them alive. The question emerges, where did they go? And where science was silent, imagination answered. An afterlife, a spirit world, another realm beyond perception. Belief became comfort. Comfort became tradition. Tradition became culture. As human societies grew, beliefs evolved. Small bands became tribes. Tribes became settlements. Settlements became civilizations. And with complexity came hierarchy. Spirits transformed into gods, not vague forces, but defined personalities. Gods who govern storms, fertility, war, love, harvest, and fate. These deities reflected human concerns. Agricultural societies worshipped fertility gods. Warrior cultures elevated gods of battle. River civilizations revered water deities. Religion became a mirror of survival needs. But something else emerged. control. If natural forces were conscious beings, perhaps they could be persuaded. Rituals appeared, offerings, sacrifices, ceremonies. Religion was no longer just explanation. It became negotiation. And eventually, power, priests, shamans, and religious leaders became intermediaries between humans and the unseen. Belief shaped authority. Authority shaped belief. Modern science offers another perspective. Religion aligns strikingly well with how the human brain operates. Humans crave meaning. Humans seek purpose. Humans fear uncertainty. Religion provided explanations for the unknown. Religion provided structure for morality. Religion provided comfort against death. Religion provided social cohesion. Shared beliefs strengthened groups. Groups with unity survived better. In this sense, religion may not have been an invention, but an adaptation. A cognitive tool woven into human psychology, not simply faith, but function. And yet religion became more than a survival strategy. It became identity, culture, civilization itself. Religion shaped empires, inspired art, defined laws, justified wars, and offered hope. They created meaning systems larger than any individual. But beneath doctrines and traditions lies something profoundly human. The desire to understand existence, to ask, why are we here? What happens after death? Is there something beyond? Religion began where knowledge ended. And even today, those questions remain, because perhaps the most fascinating truth is this. Religion did not emerge from ignorance alone. It emerged from curiosity. And so, my curious friends, religion did not begin in temples. It began in the human mind, in fear, in wonder, in grief, in imagination. A story written across thousands of generations. A story still unfolding because as long as humans ask why, belief, in some form, will always exist. And now you know how it began. Thank you, my curious friends, for watching until the end. Subscribe to this channel to explore the origin of all things.